Are you tired of watching San Francisco 49ers stumble when it matters most, knowing deep down that a critical piece of their championship puzzle is aging right before our eyes? Remember the gut-wrenching feeling after Super Bowl 58, that agonizingly close defeat? We were told it was a blip, a stepping stone to future glory. Yet, the 2024 season unfolded with similar, frustrating narrative, injuries, maddeningly close losses, and a team that, for all its talent, looked alarmingly average. Now, as the dust settles and the NFL machine grinds towards 2026, a chilling question hangs heavy in the air. Are the San Francisco 49ers truly committed to extending their championship window, or are they content to merely shuffle pieces while their rivals make bold, decisive power plays, leaving the Bay Area faithful to wonder if the golden era is quietly, painfully slipping away? The truth, as always in the unforgiving world of the NFL, is stark. You're either getting better or you're getting left behind. For the San Francisco 49ers, a franchise steeped in a rich history of dominance, the 2024 campaign was supposed to be a triumphant return to form after their Super Bowl near miss. Instead, it became a frustrating symphony of what-ifs and missed opportunities. Injuries, particularly to key offensive weapons like Christian McCaffrey and Brandon Ayuk, piled up with alarming regularity. A maddening 2-6 record in one-score games derailed any hopes of a Division three-peat, and San Francisco dropped 7 of its last 8 contests, finishing a disappointing season looking, for all intents and purposes, like an average team. The once unshakable aura of invincibility had faded. Now, there's optimism, a fresh breath of hope for 2025. The faithful believe in better health for their stars, and the defense should undoubtedly get a significant boost thanks to 4 top 100 draft picks spent on that side of the ball, coupled with a highly anticipated return of defensive mastermind Robert Saleh as defensive coordinator. The pieces are there, the talent is undeniable, and the scheme remains one of the most innovative in the league. Yet, for all these positives, one major issue looms large, a shadow cast over the entire franchise: the offensive line, specifically the bookends. With future Hall of Famer Trent Williams approaching the twilight of his illustrious career and right tackle Colton McKivitz entering a crucial contract year, the 49ers may already be preparing to prioritize the offensive tackle position in the 2026 NFL Draft. Because in the brutal trenches of the NFL, there's no such thing as too early when it comes to securing your future. For General Manager John Lynch and Head Coach Kyle Shanahan, the mission is clear: restock the trenches and keep that championship window wide open. That starts with 2 names fans should get familiar with now: Isaiah World and Gennings Dunker. They are offensive tackles with the potential to anchor the Niners line for the next decade, the mountain with mobility. Isaiah World, at some point, you have to rip off the Band-Aid. Trent Williams won't play forever. For years, the 49ers have masterfully kicked down the road when it comes to drafting a successor, relying on Williams' unparalleled dominance and the belief that he could defy Father Time. However, they may not have that luxury in 2026. The time for a proactive, rather than reactive, move is rapidly approaching. A decisive strike to secure the future of their most critical position. Enter Isaiah World, the colossal 6'8", 310-pound offensive tackle who made waves after transferring to Oregon following a dominant stint terrorizing the Mountain West of Nevada. Simply put, World possesses a kind of raw talent that makes scouts salivate. He has the ideal frame, the fluid footwork, and the astonishing flexibility for a man his size to mirror elite pass rushers. His elite length and agility are traits that scream future blindside protector, the kind of player you build your entire offensive line around. He's already firmly on NFL radars, not just as a potential first offensive lineman taken next April, but as a legitimate top 15 pick overall. It's no coincidence that World chose Oregon. The Ducks boast a proven track record of developing NFL-ready linemen, and their offensive system demands a kind of mobility and poise and pass protection that translates directly to professional ranks. This isn't just about raw talent. It's about fit and development. Should World perform as expected in a highly competitive Pac-12, consistently dominating opposing pass rushers and showcasing his versatility against top-tier competition, he will undoubtedly cement himself as an elite prospect. From a 49ers standpoint, drafting World will be a logical, albeit long overdue, investment. He wouldn't necessarily need to start immediately if Trent Williams decides to come back for one last ride in 2026, offering a rare opportunity for a high-upside rookie to learn behind a future Hall of Famer. This provides an invaluable apprenticeship, allowing World to refine his technique and absorb the nuances of the NFL game without the immediate pressure of being the guy. And if Williams, as many expect, does decide to hang up his cleats, then you're talking about a plug-and-play left tackle with legitimate all-pro upside, a cornerstone piece to protect your franchise quarterback for years to come. The Niners may have passed on the tackle market in 2025, a decision that raised some eyebrows, but World represents a chance to correct that decision in spectacular, future-defining fashion. Built for the right side, Gennings Dunker if Isaiah World is a sexy, high-ceiling pick, the dazzling prospect who flashes undeniable athleticism and potential, then Jennings Dunker is the blue-collar grinder, the consistent, powerful force who just might be an even better, more immediate fit for San Francisco's punishing zone run scheme. He's the kind of player who embodies the grit and physicality the 49ers want at the point of attack. At 6'5" and a stout 320 pounds, Dunker anchored Iowa's right side in 2024, consistently dominating the line of scrimmage. He posted the highest PFF grade among all Big Ten tackles, a remarkable feat considering the conference's reputation for producing elite defensive line talent. His physicality, his relentless drive, and his uncanny ability to finish blocks in the run game make him a natural, almost seamless fit for Kyle Shanahan's offense. This is especially true as Christian McCaffrey ages, and the 49ers rely even more heavily on blocking precision and brute force to maintain their league-leading rushing attack. Dunker is a mauler in the run game, creating gaping holes and consistently driving defenders off the ball. More importantly, Dunker fills a very specific, pressing need. With Colton McKivitz approaching free agency and not yet definitively proving himself as a long-term solution at right tackle, the Niners will almost certainly be in the market for a new starter on the right side of their offensive line. Dunker, who has played exclusively on the right side throughout his collegiate career, could slide in as a day one starter. He could also bring a level of consistent physicality and run-blocking prowess that this unit has arguably lacked since Mike McGlinchey's departure. He may not possess World's eye-popping measurables or the same left-side flexibility, but Dunker is a high-floor prospect whose stock could rise even higher if Iowa contends a Big Ten, and he lands on prestigious postseason awards watch lists. He's a kind of reliable, powerful presence that allows a complex, run-heavy offense to hum, setting the tone for the entire unit. Why it all matters now, there's a real argument to be made that no position group is more essential to San Francisco's long-term outlook, and indeed their immediate championship aspirations than offensive tackle. Brock Purdy's remarkable breakout wasn't just about scheme or his undeniable grit. It was fundamentally about staying upright, about having the precious seconds needed to make reads and deliver throws. That becomes infinitely harder when your two bookends are aging, expensive, and potentially one bad play away from the injured reserve list. The offensive line is a crucible where championship dreams are forged or shattered. John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan know this better than anyone. They've spent years building around premium talent at skill positions and letting their ingenious scheme elevate average blockers. However, even that brilliant model has a shelf life, especially when the NFC West features rising pass rushes in Seattle and Los Angeles, ready to exploit any weakness in the protection. The margin for error is shrinking, and relying solely on scheme and aging stars is a recipe for regression. Drafting either Isaiah World or Jennings Dunker would not only stabilize the offensive line for the next decade, it would also allow the 49ers to pivot toward a new chapter where the offensive line isn't just good enough, but truly great again. It's about securing the foundation, protecting the investment in their quarterback, and ensuring that the window for another Super Bowl run remains wide open. It's about being proactive, not reactive, about building for sustained success rather than clinging to past glory. Because if there's one thing the 2024 season taught us, it's that even the most talented rosters, even the most brilliant schemes, can unravel without reinforcements in the trenches, without the unglamorous but utterly essential work done by the Giants up front. The time for decisive action is now. What are your thoughts on the 49ers' offensive line situation? Do you agree that tackle is the biggest priority for the 2026 NFL Draft? And which of these prospects excites you more? Let us know your take in the comments below. And if you're as passionate about the future of the Bay Area's football dynasty as we are, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for all the breaking news and in-depth analysis you won't find anywhere else. Let's keep this conversation going, because the future of the 49ers depends on it.